The Spartans have killed 1,100 Persians, but the casualties are increasing on the Spartan side. Already 75 Spartans have died, and it looks like the Persians are closing the ranks yet even further on the opposite side here. Welcome back to this Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator Let's Play. You're with Soljan, and today the game has updated. I'd like to introduce you to the new unit, the Persians. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Persians have been added to the game to give a little bit more authentic experience to the Battle of 300. There's still going to be some map difficulties that I'll work you through, but it should still be fine. So these guys have 150 health, 33 damage, 1 attack speed multiplier, and 1 move multiplier. In comparison to the Romans that we did this against last time, we'll look to see the Romans actually have less health. Nonetheless, we need to try out the battle, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and head in, and I'll show you the positioning. So I have the 300 Spartans held up in a 1.25 rank shape, which widens it up a little bit and kind of protects them from flanking on this side. It's a little bit hard to see here, but what usually happens is the Persians have a chance to get around and really do some damage. So I wanted to move the Spartans to where they get flanked a little bit less, and it should be alright. They'll get flanked on both sides if I'm not careful. I should turn them just a little bit here. There we go. And that actually should do the job. Okay, so the Persians, I changed their formation up from the Romans. The Romans I did a little bit wider last time. I think they'll be able to funnel in a little bit easier just like this. And I'm starting the battle at... I should start it at 4 a.m. because it is going to start off a little dark, but they're going to run in, and this is going to be a long battle, ladies and gentlemen. Alright guys, here is the 300 Spartans ready to go. As you can see, there's not much space on the side of the mountain for the Persians to funnel in, and it looks like they will be able to get around this side if they choose to go uphill, but I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty darn good. And the 10,000 Persians are lined up, ready to go through, except for a couple trees. I think I placed them almost perfectly here. And they're going to funnel in just like this. A lot of them are going to be tapered by the way that the mountain works, and that's the reason why I did it in this location. I did explore the map quite a bit for a better location as well as the secondary map, and I do think this still is the best location to do the battle at. Are you ready? Let's do it. So it's just as we thought, guys. The mountain is kind of tapering the Persians. They're trying to go up it a little bit, but the AI is just coming right back down and funneling in. And I think that this is going to be it. The sun is just rising. The Spartans are ready. Hold. Attack! And they're getting to the corner. So what's going to happen here is the Spartans are going to kind of spearhead into the Persian ranks, but the Persians are going to definitely start flanking. Mainly what I wanted to prevent is the Persians getting too far onto the sides and the back of the Spartans before the battle got underway and the casualties started raising. So if I remember correctly, I think it was about 5 to 150 when we first did the Roman battle, and that's about where we're at right now. Except that it's starting to increase as the Persians pour in. I have a feeling their hit points have a lot to do with the way this is going to fall. So it does appear that the range is pretty competitive between the two. What you'll notice is that the Spartans have a pretty darn good range with the spear, as they should. But it looks like the amount of Persians that they have are just kind of pushing them along into range. Well, the Spartans can't really hit multiple units at the same time like we saw in the Chuck Norris versus Death video. But it does look like they're giving the Spartans a run for their money. So it looks like the Persians have made their way around to the side, you guys, and are even starting to flank in the back of the Spartans. The Spartans have killed 1,100 Persians, but the casualties are increasing on the Spartan side. Already 75 Spartans have died, and it looks like the Persians are closing the ranks yet even further on the opposite side here, where more Spartans are waiting to attack. you can really tell on this side how the range works with these Spartans and Persians. Even though the Persians look like they are much more short-ranged, you'll see that sometimes they swing when they're very far away from the Spartans. Although the Spartan spear tips are reaching out very, very far when the oncoming Persians get into range. As you can see right there, they just kind of bend them down. But you see how the Persians are starting to swing when they get to that area? Pretty interesting the way that happens. As this line kind of swells on this side, they'll get to more and more and more of the Spartans, where that does not play a role in how well the Spartans do. And you can see here how the square is slowly changing shape because of the amount of Persians that are finally even reaching the back lines here. And I have a feeling that they're about to get all the way behind them and really do some damage. The Persians seem to be much, much more powerful than the Romans were. And as we get down to the final 120 Spartans, you can see the effects really starting to take a toll on their ranks. Strangely enough, it doesn't seem like the Persians were ever able to make it around to completely flank the Spartans until there were only a few left. Still, the effects are staggering, guys. 3,200 casualties on the Persian side, meaning that the Spartans are averaging 120 men, 120 kills per man, which is pretty damn impressive, man. And as the Spartan ranks dwindle, you guys, still some pretty impressive numbers. The average is going to look like around 15 kills per Spartan, which is still pretty impressive, but the 300 is down to its last 10. And I don't think they'll be able to get the final kills to make that quite the average that we thought. So it stands up, guys. The Persians are much, much, much stronger than the Romans. So let's see if the average really holds, you guys. We have 3 Spartans here against 100 Persians, which is roughly the same denomination of the average that the Spartans have. Now, the Spartans don't have any tactical advantage, but I do want to see with the numbers, even though I really think the Persians are going to win. And it does look like the Spartans are taking a lot of hits without killing many of the Persians. It does look like 1 Spartan already died. 2 Spartans died. And 3 Spartans died, with 91 Persians remaining. In the same exact scenario, I'm going to put Romans against the Spartans, just like we saw last time, and let's see what changes. You can see they're killing 1 per hit. And you can see we already have 14 of the Romans down. Still 2 Spartans alive. And that's it. So guys, that is going to conclude our video today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. The game is releasing on April 12th. That's in 2 days from now. So you guys will be able to pick the game up for yourself. I hope y'all really enjoyed the video. If you did, give me some tap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Uljan signing off. And we'll see you next time.